We gotta be patient, see what happens.
That's right.
But I've been having a good ass couple days.
You have been.
This 21 Savage album, if you want to get into that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, I love the first Savage mode, so I knew I was gonna love this. But I think this didn't even sound like a sequel. It sounded like a completely new album. I don't mind that it was called Savage Mode 2, but I think it was kind of a misleading title.
Yeah, I mean, they do that a lot now.
Yeah.
I've noticed. But
Yeah. I mean, it was Metro Boomin producer, so it makes sense.
21 Savage has been, I mean, years ago, he was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like when he was kind of, I don't want to say he was SoundCloud rapper because he didn't sound like SoundCloud.
Unfortunately, he was in that
He was kind
camp.
of, he kind of went down that path for a minute. I didn't really understand. I didn't really know like why he kind of blew up like he did. Not saying he didn't deserve to or anything, but he was really like street oriented for most of his first few mixtapes and albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then for some reason he was kind of like, now college kids like him, like at frat parties.
Well, he was really pretty big when we went to college too. Like the first Savage Mode our freshman year was pretty popular.
Yeah, and that's what started it. I'm saying before that he was very.
Oh, you're talking about like, what was his first?
About like
Slaughter Tape.
Free Guap.
I only listen to Slaughter Tape. That's the oldest one I've listened to.
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, he's great, and you know he was. I didn't really get why he blew up like he did, but
I think it was part of the novelty. I think a lot of people who like this, suburban kids are the reason rappers blow up.
Yeah,
and we're not saying that's a bad thing, but I think a lot of the appeal of 21 Savage was that he was like a real gangster, and like he looked the part, he sounded the part, he had a knife on his forehead. I think it was a novelty thing.
No, but we've talked about it too. He was actually, because we talked about that. There's an interview he gave. Remember? I'll tell it. There's an interview he gave years ago where he was talking about like someone shot him and his friend when they were driving in his car, and his friend died. He was like bleeding out, literally. Yeah. And he called the police, sat at the hood of his car, and like smoked a cigarette, waited for them to come get him. He's like, I'm not going to make it before they come. He said that in an interview. He's like, I didn't think I was going to make it.
I remember that.
Like, fuck.
Is that the one where he's like laying on the couch? The interview?
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had that authenticity. Like you could tell, And I think now that I'm thinking about it, he had a lot of popular support from already popular guys. Like Future liked him a lot.
Metro, obviously.
Yeah, Metro Boomin, like Sonny Digital, a lot of like some of the most prominent producers in Atlanta. And
he was different.
He was rapping in his own style. That alone deserves. Yeah. No, I really loved it. His first few mixtapes are great.
Yeah. Well, I think everything except Issa is honestly great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. There was definitely Issa, and then what was the next?
I liked I Am Greater Than I Was.
It's not bad, but it's different than what he used to make.
It was more studio.
It was like it was less almost specific, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was trying to appeal to a wider audience.
And this one, Savage Mode 2, I think it's back to form, and it does sound a lot like the first one.
Well, it does sound like the first one, but I think it's such a big departure.
Yeah, it's better.
I don't know if we're ready to have that discussion. It's only been a couple days.
I think it sounds more in line to what he's been making since he started making music.
It was a return to form. Definitely. The first Savage Mode, though, I think was a lot more sinister. I think this was a lot more aggressive.
This one had those moments. There's a few of the songs.
Oh no, Running was scary.
And it was the exact. Also, Without Warning was very similar to the first Savage Mode.
I forgot about that. Was a great tape.
Great.
Wow,
that was really good. And for whatever Metro Boomin blew up for he blew up for a good reason, because he made Atlanta music.
Well,
he made Future's.
He's great. Yeah, he made Future sound. Yeah. But what blew him up was that Kanye. That took him to the next level. That Father Stretch My Hands drop.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you remember where you were when you saw that at Madison Square Garden for the first time.
That's true.
That was
sitting in bed.
That was life changing.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, and ever since then he's been like legendary status.
Right. And I think again, this just happens when guys become, mainstream. It's like a little bit's lost. just inherently.
You think Metro lost a bit?
I think. I don't know. You haven't heard his name in a little bit.
He was purposely taking a hitus. He started Boominati.
Oh, he did?
His label, yeah.
I didn't know that.
And he was purposely staying low key.
Well, what I mean is like, he really, when he works with 21 Savage in particular, he really gets that like spooky. Like that Without Warning came out on Halloween, didn't it?
They always drop around this time.
Yeah, and it sounds like it did.
Yeah.
And yeah, really
Ghostface Killers.
Yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Still serving.
I do think, on a separate note, I think 21 Savage has some of the best intros.
Yeah.
I mean, his intros, I mean,
he sounds comfortable here.
He sounds comfortable, but they get me so hype.
Yeah.
I was so mad. Like, I was leaving the gym right when it dropped. Cause like, man, I felt felt aggressive. My favorite songs on the album right now are Rich Nigga Shit.
Yeah, I like that one. I like Running. Many Men. Many Men was good. I liked, hold on here. Keep talking.
Well, I mean, I like all the songs, but the thing about Many Men is some people were saying it was a Jeezy diss. I didn't notice. Did you pick up on a Jeezy diss? Yeah. I don't know why he would. I mean, you know, I'm not gossiping, but I don't know why he would beef with Jeezy.
Left Behind is good.
Yes, no op left.
That's what I like.
And Snitches and Rats was pretty good too.
That was good too. I didn't like the Morgan Freeman thing.
I knew you wouldn't like that because I was thinking like this is good, but I know Max is gonna think it's over the top.
I don't know.
Why didn't you like it?
I didn't get the point. I don't know if it's necessary. It's not bad.
It was like a movie. The release. It was like,
I guess
it's a sequel. Like it's a movie. You get it?
Oh, now I get it.
No, I'm just like, well, come on. Well,
no, I get it. I just don't think I don't think it's necessary to hear Morgan Freeman's voice in the middle of it.
I thought Morgan Freeman was a great touch.
That's all right.
I can see myself getting tired of it when I listen to the album more, but for first listen, I thought Morgan Freeman was a great touch.
Yeah. But I liked it a lot. I was surprised.
Why?
You know what? I was thinking about this. 21 Savage had a carpool karaoke with Jake Paul.
Did he actually?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Where it's like, he clearly didn't want this either. He didn't want to be like, you know, Fortnite. Oh, it's lit.
He was never on Fortnite, was he?
No, but like those kids loved him. I'm saying.
If you hate Travis Scott, just say that.
What?
You say he didn't want to be Fortnite. It's lit. If you hate Travis Scott, just say.
No, I meant like I'm thinking Jake Paul. I'm thinking like Jake Paul kind of kids.
Yeah.
Like the ones who wear like the clout goggles.
You think you're the only white guy that can listen to rap? Got it.
I'm resigning. I'm resigning my position at the podcast.